Win Every Argument by Mehdi Hasan. The subtitle of this book really should have been How to Win Every Argument, a Handbook for Democrats. Because this is a very partisan book. The Republicans are always the bad guys, they're always in the wrong, the facts are never on their side. And so this is kind of a manual of how you can pants them on a debate stage. I didn't find this book particularly helpful in delivering on its promise in the title, either because his advice is very obvious, like listen to what your opponent says, do your research in advance, and so on, or it was something that I disagreed with. Like, he makes a strange case for ad hominem attacks, where you go after the person instead of after what they're saying, or going after their credentials instead of what they're saying. And to me, this is the annoying habit that a lot of TV personalities have. I mean, if I don't have any background in healthcare, but I have an idea that's going to revolutionize the healthcare delivery system in America, then why not counter my argument by explaining why my idea is bad? Like, what good does it say that I don't have a healthcare background? Like, if I really don't have a healthcare background and that my idea is thus idiotic, then point out the idiocy of the idea. I don't buy into the argument that he makes for actually embracing ad hominem attacks or credential attacks. So as I'm listening to this book and hearing him make these kind of points, it makes me think that debating isn't really about the ideas, it's about the posturing. It's about how you appear, how your opponent appears. And so the strange result of this book, in my mind, is he's talking about developing a skill that isn't all that worthwhile or fulfilling to develop in the first place. Another beef I had with the book was he gives a lot of examples of debates that he was involved in, and in every single one of those examples, he demonstrated the good thing that you're supposed to do. He never made any sort of misstep, which I think would have been interesting, because then it makes it feel a little more balanced, like you're dealing with a person who's learning how to be a good debater. Instead, the book comes off as a promotion for your show on MSNBC. The book wasn't all bad, though. He had some good points about things to do to improve your confidence, to practice your public speaking. Like, if you are uncomfortable speaking in front of people, do it in front of a small crowd, do it in front of a bigger crowd, like slowly stretch your comfort zone. So I thought that was actually pretty good. And I think he had some interesting terms that I didn't hear of, but are kind of useful, like gish galloping. You're in a debate with someone and you just bring up a bunch of facts over and over again, and none of the facts are real, but they just come so fast that it's hard for the person to counter every single one. But aside from the few interesting little points, I would say this book is overall not worth reading unless you're a big Mehdi Hasan fan for some reason. So I'm going to give this book 2 stars.